If you've ever used AI tools and worried about getting flagged by advanced AI detectors, then you are in the right place because in today's video, we are going to show you how to use Stealth GPT to make your AI generated content sound more natural, more human, and most importantly, pass even advanced detection systems. We will walk you through from setting it up to actually transforming your content so it looks like it was written by a real person. No fluff, just a beginner-friendly walkthrough that you can follow along with. And remember to get started with Stealth GPT, make sure to use our affiliate link in the video description. So, let's begin. Okay, so first things first, what exactly is Stealth GPT? Basically, it is an AI tool designed to rewrite or generate content in a way that sounds more human-like and less detectable by AI detection tools. It's commonly used for rewriting AI-generated text, making content more natural and readable, and of course, helping content pass advanced AI detection system. But here's the catch. Not all features are available on every plan, which is why understanding the pricing is the key here. So we have different pricing plans, depends on your goals, needs, and budget. We can start with the essential, which is $1 per day, and you get to have all these basic perks and benefits. Now, if you are serious about using Stealth GPT efficiently, you might want to go to the Pro plan because the Pro plan is where things get more serious. Okay? You have all these. This is essentially great for freelancers like me or small teams. And of course, if you're stepping into the heavy usage, you might want to go to the business plans, which is best for agencies or small companies or content heavy workflows. And of course, the top tier plan is about the enterprise. If you're running a large scale operations, this is the plan to go. Okay? Now, remember before to get started, you might want to use our and remember if you want to get started, make sure to check out and remember if you want to get started with Stealth GPT, make sure to check out our affiliate link in the video description below because creating an account here is super easy and it only takes a few minutes. Provide your email address. You can also use your Apple and Google for a faster account creation. And then after that, you will be forwarded to the main homepage of Stealth GPT. We're going to explore all the tools and features here so that we can use Stealth GPT that can pass advanced detectors. So let's begin with the basics of how Stealth GPT works. The homepage is essentially your control center where you can quickly access all the tools, see any updates, or jump back into recent work. This is the best place to start if you are new here in the platform. All the while we have the Stealth API, which is really helpful for more advanced users or developers because it lets you connect Stealth GPT to other apps or workflows, making it useful if you want to use Stealth GPT not only to bypass all AI detection tools, but if you're just making YouTube content, you can basically use this. But however, it requires some technical setup like API keys. If you don't want to deal with that, let's go to the next feature, which is the AI humanizer. It rewrites AI generated content. Later on, we're gonna use this, but I'm just showing you around. And then the stealth writer, which of course generates original content from scratch. And then you have the chat GPT where you can unlock this if you upgraded to the Pro plan. The AI checker is here to detect if the content looks AI generated or gives you a human versus AI scoring. All right. So later on, we're going to use this, but I'm showing you around. The study simulator turns any content into quizzes or study materials. It's ideal for students like you or anyone like training content creators because it helps you learn faster. And we also have the SEO writer. However, similar to the options earlier, it requires for you to upgrade to the Pro plan if you want to unlock all of the tools and features. The Stealth Games is a new feature here in the platform, which is really good for interactive or experimental features. It's usually for engagement or testing AI capabilities because you have the stealth words and the stealth connections. Not essential, but more for fun or exploration. Now, this is where the magic happens. I am quickly switching to ChatGPT to create an AI content. Okay, so let me pull that for you. And then I will copy this entire content to a new platform called GPT-0. Basically, this is a tool designed to detect whether a text has been written by AI, like ChatGPT or a human. All I have to do is paste the content, click the scan because it uses algorithms to analyze the patterns and writings and determine the likelihood that the text was generated by an AI system. Now, it works by identifying certain features typical of AI generated text, such as sentence structures like this one, word choice, and overall coherence, which might differ from natural human writing. Now, it will give you the result, and as you can see, it is 48% AI generated content. All right? With that being said, this is where Stealth GPT comes in. All I have to do is for us to create content that can bypass AI detection tools. Okay, so the first tool that we are going to use is the Stealth Writer. Go to the prompt box and type in the content that you wanted. For example, let's say create a blog about Stealth GPT. On the tone, you can choose from standard, high school, college, or PhD. It's up to you. For the text settings, you can use M-remover, quality checks, formatter, it's up to you. Now, remember, if you're using the free plan, you're not going to be able to use the credits. So if you wanted to unlock all of the tools and features, you need to upgrade to the Pro plan and the other subscription plans. Remember to use our affiliate link in the video description below to get started. Now, I want you to press enter. Let's see what we got. It's generating essay. It may take a little while depending on the complexity of your prompt. And at this point, you want to make sure that you are not using any VPN or proxy because that could interfere with the loading times. Once the content has been created, you will notice that it will give you a detailed results with an impressive score of 93. That means the content performs strongly across multiple quality indicators. Now, when it comes to stealth score, it achieved an impressive 83%, which suggests the content is written in a more human-like style and is optimized to avoid obvious AI patterns. Okay? And then in terms of the writing quality, you have the 99% in spelling, 98% in grammar. That's nearly flawless technical writing, meaning minimal editing is required before publishing, which is useful for bloggers, affiliate marketers, SEO content creators, students, agencies managing multiple clients. And then on the bottom, we have the document style. You can choose from a default layout or AG serif. It's up to you. In terms of these citations, using MLA is helpful for academic style blogs and research driven content or authority building articles that require proper references. But this is a blog, so it depends on your content because it also will give you more options. One interesting point is the AI enhanced detection score, which is not available in this case. Depending on your needs, you may want to run additional AI detection checks if you're submitting content to platforms with strict policies. Now, you can download this copy if you want, save as docs, or what we're going to do is copy this and we are going to use the AI humanizer. Remember, this tool is designed to take that text that was generated so that it will rewrite it so that it sounds more like something a human actually wrote. The idea is to improve naturalness, tone, making the text feel less robotic and more like typical human writing. So we're gonna paste it and we're gonna press enter to see what we got. It will give you a overall score like earlier. So the thing is, it doesn't literally think like a human. It's still an AI rewriting AI text, just optimized to sound more natural. Okay, so it takes your existing AI generated text and transforms it so it reads more like human writing, smoothing awkward phrasing, varying patterns, and aiming to avoid typical AI style signatures that automated detectors look for. And then again, remember you have the ability to download it to different file formats such as docs, and we are going to copy this after turning our first content into a more humanized content. We're gonna go to the AI checker. With this, all we have to do is super simple. We need to paste our text here to check for AI generated content. Okay, we're gonna use the standard scan. And there you have it. Good news, your content is winning. We just ran this text through an AI detection tool, and the result is only 12% AI detected, which means that text appears to be primarily which means this text appears to be primarily which means this text appears to be primarily written by a human. Now, why does that matter? Because today, of course, if you're writing blog posts, emails, academic papers, or YouTube scripts, AI detection scores can make a big difference. An AI low detection percentage like 12% suggests your content sounds natural, has human tone and flow, avoids robotic phrasing, and feels authentic. That's exactly what platforms like Stealth GPT, readers, and even search engines prefer. Okay? It doesn't mean AI wasn't used at all. It just means the final output less feels genuinely human written, and that's the goal here to avoid and bypass any detection tools. Now, if we are going to enhance this, we can do that. However, it requires you to subscribe to their premium plan. Just to make sure this passes advanced AI detectors, we will run it again through GPT-0 to verify that the content appears natural and human written. After running this text through GPT-0's advanced scan feature, here's what happened. The system shows we are highly confident that the text is entirely human written, and the probability breakdown AI 1%, mixed 0%, and human 99%. Okay? That's almost a perfect human authenticity score. The scan was powered by GPT-0's 4.4b model, which is designed to perform expert level evaluation of writing. It even highlights the specific sentences that the most impact the probability score. You see it's green? That means these are high human impact results. And what's more impressive, there were zero AI vocabulary flags and only one mere sentence that slightly influenced the score. But overall, the system confidently classified the entire text as human. So it means that the content feels natural. It flows like a real person wrote it, and it avoids robotic phrasing. And of course, our goal here is to pass advanced AI detection with flying colors. And that brings us to the bigger question. How do you consistently create content that sounds human and avoids detection? Of course, you need to use Stealth GPT. And with that being said, and that's it. That's exactly how to use Stealth GPT to help your content pass advanced AI detectors. Stealth GPT can be a powerful tool if your goal is to refine AI generated content and make it sound more natural and human like. When used properly, meaning you edit, fact check, and add your own voice, it can significantly reduce detection flags from advanced AI scanners. But remember, no tool is magic. Passing detectors isn't just about clicking a button. The real key is adding your personal tone, real experiences, and thoughtful edits. Stealth GPT simply helps speed up that process. Now, if your goal is cleaner, more human sounding content that stands a better chance against advanced detection systems, then yes, Stealth GPT is definitely worth trying. And remember, if you are ready to test it out yourself, do not forget to use our affiliate link in the description below to get started. It really helps support the channel at no extra cost to you. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and if you have any questions or suggestions, drop them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you again in the next video.